That's right, move over, Angus MacGyver. I really got nothing after that. Macgruber. Okay, so far this movie's gotten some pretty solid buzz. I mean, on the poster it even says this movie's the funniest SNL movie since Wayne's World. But I mean, to be honest, that's like saying Revenge of the Sith is the greatest Star Wars movie since Empire. I mean, just kind of look at what's come out in between. Except Return of the Jedi. But it did have Ewoks. But I will admit, Macgruber is way better than it should be. I mean, I genuinely laughed out loud like a few times in the movie. It shouldn't be that good, but it kind of is. I mean, are some parts offensive? Yeah. But even in the offensive parts, you still laugh, and that's something. So as we all know, Macgruber is an SNL spoof of the show MacGyver. You remember MacGyver, you know, the guy who makes something out of nothing, like makes EMP grenades out of shoelaces. Love that show. And I'll be the first to admit, I have not seen a Macgruber anything. At a point, SNL kind of became lame, so I haven't seen it in a while, except for on the Super Bowl commercial like a couple years ago. That was my Macgruber experience, a commercial on the Super Bowl. But I personally love this movie, so apparently you don't have to be some Macgruber SNL veteran to get this movie. It's funny even for we people who are Macgruber virgins. So the villain in this movie is Val Kilmer. Yeah, I guess a decade and a half later, Batman has become one puffy bastard. But he was hilarious in this movie too, kind of like in Real Genius. Only meaner. And his name in Macgruber is Cunth. Yeah, let the jokes roll. He has hijacked a nuke and the government can only turn to one man to stop him. Macgruber. I gotta admit, even after this movie was over and I was on the road driving home, I was still laughing. This is the funniest movie of 2010 for sure. There have been a couple that I liked, I found them funny, but this is the king for sure. And I emphasize that it's funny more than I do the plot, because the point of the movie isn't the plot. The point is that it's funny, that it makes you laugh. There are a couple times in the movie where it reuses a joke. You know how recycled jokes just kind of lose their luster, so there is that. But it doesn't take away from like the other 88 minutes that you're laughing, so it's still alright. None of the characters really annoyed me, but to be honest, it's a spoof comedy. It's not really to be taken too seriously. Like, someone was talking with me and they were like, if MacGyver never existed, then Macgruber wouldn't be funny. First of all, yeah, it would be. Second of all, we live in a world where MacGyver did exist, so it is funny. If you want to keep looking for a parallel universe in which MacGyver didn't exist, by all means, go for it. Maybe Macgruber is less funny in that parallel universe that doesn't exist, except in Fringe. But, shocker, MacGyver and Macgruber do exist in this reality, so Macgruber is funny. The jokes were absolute money, the laughs kept coming, and it was the funniest SNL movie since Wayne's World. I mean, is Macgruber for everyone? Probably not. If crudeness offends you, or if you're a fan of Coen Brothers movies, you'll probably just walk out. But if you like good comedic timing, laughing out loud, and you don't mind crudeness that makes you laugh like this, oh my god, then I personally think you'll love it. So I say go check it out, probably because I'm a sick bastard. And if you like what you've seen here, then you can see my other videos, and maybe subscribe, by clicking here.